In today's class, we'll discuss about the star, delta, and delta to star conversion. Sometimes what's happening is we normally know that circuit elements usually either in series or in parallel, right? But sometimes they are in different ways. One is the star connected, or sometimes it may be delta connected. For example, some resistance, if look like the resistance are connected in star, or the resistances are connected in delta, right? So this is, for example, you have circuit something like this. So how these resistances are connected? So how these resistances are connected? These
Parallel.
three. How these are connected?
Neither parallel, neither
Not series, right? So how exactly this is connected? This is in the form of a delta, right? This is in the form of a delta. Similarly, if you see this one, these three, this one, so this is also in the form of some delta. So under this case, right? Under this case, before that, one interesting thing, right? For example, this is 10 ohm and this is 20 ohm. So this is 20 ohm and this is 40 ohm. So now what is this is 30 ohm. So what is the current through this one?
Zero, sir. Which
Zero,
time?
sir. Wheatstone bridge.
Right. Yeah.
Zero. Balanced Wheatstone bridge.
Balanced Wheatstone, right? Some of the competitive exams, they usually ask if it is 10 by 20 and 20 by 40. So that is, if the ratio is same, in that case, the current through the middle one, or Wheatstone reflection is 0, right? So the same, that is different thing, right? So for example, you have circuit something like this. So what exactly the star connection is? So how it look like? Say this is 1, this is 2, and say this is 3, and this is 4. So let us assume that these resistances are R1, and this is R2, and this is R3, okay? Clockwise direction, right? So how exactly these resistance are connected? So in a star shape, right? So this is also known as Y connection. Look like a Y, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Or T connection. If you carefully observe that, so this is something like this, right? Both are same, right? So this is a T connection only. So here you have R1, R2, and we have this R3. So there are several names for this. So this is also known as star connection, Y connection, sometimes T connection. Okay. The idea is 3 resistors are joining at single point. Okay. Similarly, we have other one. I'm erasing this.
Explain this again. Connections.
Which one? This one.
Yes, sir. This.
So this is a star connection, right? It look like a star shape, okay, or it look like a Y shape, right? This is a Y shape. Okay. So that's why it is known as star connection. For example, you have something like this. So both circuits are same, no? So this is in the shape of T, right? It's look like T. So that's why it is known as T shape. So it may be star. This can be known as star connection or Y connection or T connection. Is it okay for you? Clear your doubt?
Yes. Sir. Yes. Sir.
Okay. So nothing complex here. The way how these 3 resistors are connected. Okay. Yes.
What is the difference between star and delta?
That's we'll discuss, no? Right. So we have this other connection, for example, something like this connection is like what kind of connection is that?
A delta
Delta,
connection.
sir.
Delta.
It's a delta connection,
Delta.
right?
Right.
So it is known as delta connection. Say it is also 1, 2 here, 3 here, and 4. Right. Say these values are RA here, RB here, and RC, for example. Right. So I can redraw this one, this circuit. I can redraw. It look like something like this. Both are same. Both are same, right?
Same, sir.
So this is, what is the other name for this? It look like a pi. Agree? It is also known as pi connection, delta connection or pi connection, star connection, Y connection or T connection. Right. Clear?
So could you repeat the terms, sir? Delta and pi.
Delta
What
or
are the
pi.
other names?
Pi
Okay.
connection. Here I have written. It's clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir, clear.
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
So now, where the problem is arising is that sometimes, for example, in some circuits, so what's happening is, for example, I have a circuit something like this. Yes? Say let us assume this is 30 ohm and this is 10 ohm, and we have let us assume this is 20 ohm and this is 5 ohm and this is 12.5 ohm and this is 15 ohm and this source voltage is 120 volts, for example. So we'll solve this one at later point of time. Right. Can you directly solve this problem? Can you directly solve this problem
Yes.
without using loop current method or nodal analysis?
Yes. Sir. Yes.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We can do.
Can do it, right?
So we just
So
need to
what is the
change the
requirement? For example, if you see that this 12 ohm resistor, this 5 ohm and this 10 ohm, so this is forming a delta shape, right? So this is one delta,
Yes, sir.
right? So this is another delta and this is another delta. Agree? This 12, 10 ohm, 20 ohm,
Yes,
that is 30 ohm. So that is 3 deltas are there. And if you carefully observe this is 5 ohm, this 10 ohm, and this 20 ohm. So this is forming a star connection. Agree?
Sir.
It's forming a star connection. Similarly, so this 12.5 ohm, this 5 ohm, and this 15 ohm. So this is also forming a star connection. The simplest way to solve this one is convert this into, right? So convert any of this, either this star connection into a delta connection, or this delta connection into star connection, so that these resistances will come into series parallel combination and the problem can be solved. Okay. So in this kind of problems, what we have to do is we need to apply the star delta or delta to star transformation, so that these resistances will become in series parallel combination, so that we can easily find out the resultant resistance. Okay. Right. So next thing is, so how to do that? Right. So how to actually convert the star connection into delta and delta connection into equivalent star connection. The simple thing is that, right? So let us assume that we have a circuit something like this. So this is RC, this is RA, and this is RB. So this is the circuit. So inside this one, right? So we need to find its equivalent terms of star connection. Say this is 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4, and resistances are, you have this R1 here, R2 here, and R3. Okay. So originally you have delta, and these three are its equivalent transformed, or it's delta to star connected when you are changing this delta connection into star connection. So these are its equivalent resistances. R1, R2, R3 are its equivalent resistances. Right. So come to this previous one. Okay. So in this diagram, right? So this voltage or this resistance between 1 and 2 so is equal. And for example, if these two circuits are identical, okay, so let us assume that these two circuits are identical. So then only we can find out its equivalent value. So now tell me, so what is the resistance between this R12? So what is the resistance between this R12? So in this
R1
circuit,
plus R2.
Sir, R1
R1 plus R3.
R3, right?
Yes, sir.
What is the resistance between R12 here in this is star connection, right? So this is delta connection. What is that?
RB plus RC, sir, RC, sir,
RC
and
and
RA
RB
will
is
be in series, sir.
parallel,
Sir,
right?
that will be equivalent with, sir, RB in parallel, sir.
Okay. So now this RB plus, what is this value? RC into RA by
divided by
RC
R.
plus RA, right? Agree? Agree.
Sir,
Sir, how R12 is
RC
equal
and
to
RA are in series, sir. And, sir, that equivalent will be in, sir, parallel with RB.
What? Sorry.
Can you understand
What
the
is this?
R1 to
Wait.
sir? Can you explain
So
the
this
first
is,
step also?
yes.
Can you explain the first step?
So what is the equivalent resistance between this 1 and 2? So these two are connected here, right? This is the only equivalent circuit, right? If you
Yes.
assume this is the other circuit is open circuited. So this R2 is open circuited, right? So this is the equivalent resistance, or this equivalent resistance across this 1 and 2. If this other circuit is, other side is open circuited. Agree? So this R2 is not connected, right? So we are finding the open circuit resistances. So this is the one. Only R1 and R3 are connected. So this R3 is it's not connected.
Are
Right.
we assuming R1 and R2 to be a single resistor?
We are assuming R1 and R3 in a so obviously this is the series connection, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Sir,
I will,
like
I will,
R12
I
is
will draw it more clearly for your
yes, sir.
information. So now tell me what is the current that's flowing through this? This is, for example, this is R1, R2, and R3. This is Vs. What is the current that is flowing here?
Sir, R1 plus R2.
Sir, VS
By
upon
R1
R1 plus
R2.
R2, right? Vs by R1 plus R2. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Because this one is open circuited. In the same manner here also. So this is open, right? So that means that equivalent resistance is R1 plus R3. Okay. So now, so come to this one. So if we assume this is open circuited on the other side, so now it is RC, RA. So those two are in series, right?
Series.
That is in parallel with
RB.
RB, right? Clear? So this is correct, right? Agree?
Can you explain again?
Yes, sir.
So these two are in series now, right? If this is open. If this is open means there is no connection here. So now tell me what is its resistance between 1 and 2?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
C plus RA
RB into RC plus RA by
RB into RC plus RA
plus RA
divided
plus
by
RC.
is what I have written, right? Agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Got it.
So this is actually known as two-port networks. So you have one port and you have other port. So that we will going to discuss on the later point of view what is two-port network and all. So one side we have one input is there. So other side we assume that, so that is open circuited. So that means we are energizing. So this we can energize from this side and we can energize from this side, both sides, right? So when you are solving these kind of problems, we assume that we are energizing only one side and we are checking the parameters, right? And after some in the next step, so we energize from this side, this other side, and we'll check the parameters so that we can obtain the solution. So those are known as two-port networks. So that is, just remember this much only for time being. At later point of view, you will understand what exactly the two-port networks are. Okay, clear? So we are exciting or energizing from one side and we are seeing the network effect, right? So this is ultimately if these two are equivalent, so obviously these two are equal, right? So now it is R1 plus R3. So this is equal to RB, right? So what is its parallel combination? RB into
RB into RC plus RA upon sir
divided by
RB into RC plus sir,
RA plus
divided by
RC.
RA plus RC.
RA plus RB plus RC.
Okay, agree? Right. Similarly, right. So now consider this one, this and this. These two. So now consider these two and these two. So now tell me, so what is R? Now it is 1, 3, right? R13 in star. What is R13 in star?
R1 plus R2.
And RC
R1 plus R2.
is equal to RC.
So this is equal to R13 in delta. What is that?
RC, sir.
C.
Sir,
RC into sir
RC
RB
into-
plus RA upon RA plus RB plus RC.
RA plus RB upon RA plus RB plus RC, right? Agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay, clear? So now consider this 3 and 4. Now consider this 3 and 4. So what you will get if you consider 3 and 4? Three and 4.
R2 plus R3
3,
sir
4
in
in
star.
star. It's R3, 4 in delta. So what is R3, 4 in star?
R2 plus
It's
R3.
This one, right? 2 plus R2 plus R3. R2 plus R3. So that is equal to, so this one, RA
RA into RC plus RB upon
RA
RA plus
into
RB plus RC.
RB plus RC by RA plus RB plus RC. Agree? Agree?
Yes, sir.
Why we are not considering 2 and 4? See, we consider
There
1
is no
and 2.
resistance.
No resistance
So this is
between
1 and 2 we
four.
consider, 2 and 1 and 3 we consider, and 3 and so this 2 and 3 essentially, so both are same.
Equipotential, sir.
So both are same only, right?
And 4 is
Okay.
same. Yes, sir.
So there is no pointing in so taking that. So you left with these three things. Okay. So what is the relation? R1 plus R3 equal to RP into RA plus RC. So this is equation 1 here, and this is 2 here, and you have 3 here. Okay. Right. So now,
So we need to make 3 equations before solving.
yeah, we need to solve this one. For example, we want to get, so this R1 value, for example. So how to obtain the R1 value in terms of this RA, RB, and RC. Okay. So here already R1 plus R3 is there, and R2 plus R3 is there. So this R1 plus R2 is there, right? So how to get this R1 value? How to get this R1 value?
सर फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड इक्वेशन ऐड करके थर्ड में से थर्ड उसमें माइनस कर दो.
Yeah, that you can do, or you can subtract any two equations. For example, if you want R1, right, you can subtract this one, 1 plus 2 minus 3, right? Agree? 1 plus 2 minus 3, agree? Is it gives R1 value?
Yes, sir.
So do
Yes,
that and
sir.
tell me.
Rest values are given, sir, except
Mhm.
R1.
Yes. 1 plus 2 minus 3. What it will give? R1 only, right?
Sir, why 1 plus 2 minus 3? Sir? Why
Why?
1 plus 2 minus 3? Why we are doing
See here,
adding?
here R1, R3 is there, right? So here also R1, R2 is there. But here this is R2, R3. Right?
Okay,
If we
sir.
add these two, okay? If you add these two, what you will get? 2R1 plus R2, R3. Right?
Okay, sir.
Minus if you do this one, this R2, R3 values will be subtracted. For example, 1 plus 2 minus 3. Okay, the first term is left hand term is R1 plus R2 plus R1 plus R2, R3. This is minus R2 minus R3. So these two will be cancelled. So you left with only 2R1.
Sir, we are assuming that RA, RB, and RC are given.
Yeah, see, we are writing this R1. We see here what is our objective is. We are finding the R1 value. We are finding the R1 value. See, this is what we discussed. Right? We are finding the R1 value in terms of this RA, RB, RC values. So what you got for R1 value? What you obtained?
2 RC. RA into RC. Why 2 into RA plus RB plus RC, sir?
Why 2 will come?
Why two, sir?
RB RC by RA plus RB plus RC.
What you got?
RB RC by
B?
RC by
R3.
Yeah.
RB plus
R
sum of
A
all race.
RC by
plus
RA plus
RB
RB plus
plus
RC.
RC. Right. Similarly, if you do something like 2 plus 3 minus 1, so what you will get?
R3
RA, RC plus
RA by RA plus RB plus RC, sir. R2
RA RC by
RA plus RB plus
then
RC.
you'll write this RC RA by RA plus
RA
RB
plus
plus
RB plus RC.
RC. So this is equal to which one? This is R2.
Yes, sir.
So what is R3 now? Tell me without
R1
calculating.
RA
RA into
RB
RB
plus RB.
upon
RA
RA plus RB plus RC.
Right. So this RA, RB, it will follow the sequence, right? So there's RA plus RB plus RC. Okay. Right. So this RA, RB, RC are in delta. So this RA, RB, RC are in delta. So this RA, this RC, and this is RB, and this RA. So these are in delta. So whereas this R1, right? So this R1, this R2, and this R3 are its equivalent star resistances. It's equivalent star resistances. If you notice that, so you have something like a problem like this. So let us assume that, so this is 10 ohm, so this is 20 ohm, and this is 30 ohm. Okay. So now this delta network you have, you want to convert this into its equivalent star network. Its equivalent star network. So how to do that? It's very simple. Just draw a star network inside this. So what is this value?
200 by
So if you notice that, so for example, if you have R1 is there, right? So how they're formulated, you can see here. So you have R1 is there, right? So multiplication of this adjacents, this RC, RB by sum of this RA plus RB plus RC. So this is what it is, right? Agree?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
excuse me, sir.
Now tell me what is this one?
the value
So
is 10 by
multiplication of
3.
this 10
by 3.
into
10 by
20
10 into 30
divided
by
by sum of all these things. What is R1? What is R1 now? 10 into
10 by
20.
3.
Sir, 200
plus
upon
20
60.
plus 30. 200 by 60. Okay. So now tell me what is R2?
5.
Notice this R2 here. So this is RA here and this is RC divided by sum. So RC into RA by sum. So now tell me this, what is R2? 10 into 30 divided by sum, right? So what is R2? 10 into 30. right?
300
by
upon 60.
5.
Now tell me what is R3?
10.
10.
30
So the
into
10.
20.
12, sir.
600 upon 60.
600
Sir,
upon
12, sir.
what is 12?
10, sir.
600
Ah,
upon 60 is 10 only,
10.
right? Okay.
10.
So you have obtained the equivalent resistances. So now you can erase this. Now you can erase this one. So this is your equivalent star connection. Okay. So you have this one. This is 200 by 60 here. And this is, I think 5 ohm, right? And this is 10 ohm. This is clear? So how to solve this? So now you understood, right?
Yes, sir. Understood.
So earlier you had delta connection. So you substituted the delta connection into its equivalent star connection. The thing is very simple. So if you want this R1, multiply adjacent ones and sum of the other ones. Okay. So let us assume that, for example, you have RA plus RB plus RC. So for example, this is R only, right? So what is, how this equation will change? So let us assume that the resistances all are equal. Say for example, I will write here. Say let us assume this is 10 ohm, right? So this is also 10 ohm and this is also 10 ohm.
by 3.
So what is this value? R1?
10 by
10 by 3.
10 by 3.
10 by
sir.
3.
10 by 3, right? So that is,
Yes,
no, 100 by, So what is 100 by 30, right?
10 sir, 10 by 3.
10 by 3, sir.
Okay, so that is 10 by 3. So this value is 10 by 3. What you understand? For example, right, in a delta connection, all the resistances are equal. All the resistances are equal. In that case, the equivalent star resistances is divided by, so that equal. For example, this is R value. So this R1 equal to, in this case, R1 plus R2 plus R3. So which is equal to R by 3. Agree?
Yes, sir.
So this is R by 3 now, and this is also R by 3. In this particular case, 10 by 3, 10 by 3. So that means delta side you have higher value, star side you have some lower value, that is divided by 3. So this is how we will convert a delta into equivalent star. Delta into its equivalent star connection. Right. So now we'll do the otherwise, that means the other star to delta connection. So now we have star to delta connection. So say for example, you have star connection is like this. Please turn off your mics. Okay, so what we are discussing, star to delta connection, right? So let us assume that you have star network is there. Star network is there, similar to this one. This is, let us assume this R1. Please turn off your mics. Okay, whenever necessary, you have to turn on. I'm repeatedly saying the same thing. So whenever it is required, when you have any doubts, so then only you turn on. It is very disturbance for the others. Okay. So now we have some star network is there, some star connection is there, right? So you want to obtain its equivalent delta connection. So what is its equivalent delta connection? So just draw it. So how it will be its equivalent? Something like this. So this is its equivalent delta connection. Say this is RA, so this is RB, and this is RC. So now R1, R2, R3 are known to you, and you need to find out RA, RB, RC. So you have already formulated some equations, right? So that is what is R1, RB, RC by RA plus RB plus RC. Similarly, R2, RC, RA by okay. These three things are there, right? Who is this Ilhani Ahmad?
سافر ان شاء الله. لا لا جوازي في السفاره يعني. جوازي في السفاره.
Okay. Right. So you have formulated these three equations. Right? So from that, you can calculate that. It's very simple. So let us assume that. So what is R1 into R2? What is R1 into R2?
RA,
Is R1 into R2?
Sir, RA RB
RA,
RC square
RB
by
into
RA
RC
plus RB plus RC whole square.
So what is that? RA, R1, R2, right? So that is, which is common here, RC is common, right? RC into RB plus RA, right? Agree? No.
Sir,
RC square, right?
Are you doing addition?
Into RA plus RB plus
Yes.
RC square. Okay. Similarly, we have R2, R3. What is R2, R3?
RA square into RB RC upon RA plus RB
RA square into
whole square. RB
RA
RC
square into
RB RC
RC by, so this RA
RA
plus RB plus RC square.
Whole square.
Similarly, this R3, R2,
R3 R1 no sir.
R3, R2, what you got? RB square into RC
RA.
by RA plus RB plus RC square. Right. So what you will obtain if you add all these things, R1, R2.
So that is R3 R1 no sir.
Which one?
Last one.
Yeah, this is R3, R1. What else if you add R2, R3 plus R3, R1? So what you will get?
Sir, RA into RB into RC is sir common, and sir RA plus RB plus RC upon sir RA plus RB plus RC whole square.
The final one you will get.
Sir RA RB RC upon RA plus RB plus RC.
Yeah, good. RA, RB, RC upon RA plus RB plus RC. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Clear? So we have, for example, we have some equation for this one. So if you clearly observe this equation, this one and this one. Right. So how to get RA from these two equations?
Sir 4 divided by 1 equation.
4 divided by
4
1.
divided by 1, right? So that is
1,
4 divided by 1. 4 divided by 1. What you will get? I'm erasing this. This is no longer required.
RA is equal to sir R1 plus
4
R2
divided
plus
by
R2 plus
1.
RC.
What you will get? R1, R2 plus R2, R3 plus R3, R1 divided by what you will get?
One.
R1, right?
R1 sir.
So this is equal to RA. Agree? Similarly, what is RB? You can tell me directly, right?
Sir R1 R2 plus R2 R3 plus
Same
RC
thing,
R1
R1,
upon R2.
R2 plus R2, R3 plus R3, R1 divided by R2. Agree? What is RC? R1, R2 plus R2, R3 plus R3, R1 divided by R3. Right. So what if R1, R2, R3 both are same? for example, R1 equal to R2 equal to R3.
3 times into individual rest
This
is
R, for example, R. So this will be
3R.
RA equal to RB equal to RC equal to 3R.
3R.
3 times, right? So earlier it is divided by 3. So now it is multiplied by 3. That's all. Okay. Right. For example, in the same example, this is the red.
R3 is an assumed assumption, right?
Uh,
Sir, R1 equal to R2 equal to R3 is an assumed assumption, right?
this is assumed. This is special case. Okay.
Okay.
So these are the general ones. Okay. Right. So let us assume that instead of this R1 RA, for example, I write with numbers. If you clearly, you can see that, right? You can notice that. So this is RA, right? If you want RA, so multiply this R2 R3 plus R2 R1 R3 R1. So divide by, so this R1. Okay. So this R2 R3 are connected to this RA, right? So but the other one, this R1 is not connected. So this one. Similarly, to obtain this RB, so this R1 R3 R1 R2 R3 RB divide by this R2. Okay. Similarly, this RC R1 R2 R1 R3 R1 R2 R3 R2 divide by this R3. Clear? If you solve some example thing, you will understand. So instead of these numbers, so let us assume that you have something like, you have circuit something like this. Say this is 10 ohm, this is 20 ohm, and this is 30 ohm. Right. So now tell me, so what is this value? So how to calculate that value? How to calculate that? This value. So 20 into 30, right? 20 into 30 plus 30 into 10 plus 10 into 20 divided by, so what will comes under denominator?
10,
What will
sir.
come in the denominator? See here, already I told you, this is connected, right? This resistance is connected.
Yeah.
So this resistor is connected. So this resistance is connected, right? 20 is connected, this 30 ohm, which is not connected, this 10 ohm, right? 30 divided by 10. So what is its value?
110.
110.
This entire thing is 710. No. What is this value I'm asking?
Sir, 110.
So 110, sir.
Okay.
1100
So this is
upon
110
10.
ohm. Okay. Similarly, what is this value? So this numerator is same, right? Only the denominator thing will change. What is the denominator in this particular case?
20.
What is the denominator?
So 20
20.
ohm.
Okay, right. What is the denominator when you are calculating this? Numerator is same. So this is numerator.
So
Is
30.
same. This denominator is 30. It's clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So this is how we will solve the problems. Right. So this is how we'll do the conversion. So let us assume that, so we have real life problem, something like this. So we have a problem like this. So what you will do? So how you will solve these kind of problems?
Converting star into delta, sir.
So this can be, you have to analyze the problem. So which one will be the easiest one, or which gives you the easiest results, right? So this is the problem. For example, I want to calculate this current I. Right? So what is the first thing you can do? You can observe, if you observe this problem, right? If you observe this problem, so if you convert this one, and this one, right? This 5 ohm, 10 ohm, and this 20 ohm. So this is forming a star network, right? So this is forming a star network. Okay. If you convert this into its equivalent delta network, right? For example, if you convert this into equivalent delta network, so it will be something like this, right? So this is, agree? This is one element, right? So this is another element, and this is the third element. So this is its equivalent delta, agree? Everyone?
Could you repeat the process once again?
So we have this is forming a star connection, right? Agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is its equivalent delta connection? So we have, this is something like this, right? So we have 10 ohm here, 20 ohm here, and this is 5 ohm here, right? So what is its equivalent delta? So this is one element, agree? So this is another element, and this one, this is its third element, right?
Yes, sir.
That's how we will formulate the delta. This is agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now tell me what is this value?
5 into 20 plus 20 into 10 plus 20 into 5 by
35.
Sir,
5
550.
into 20 plus 20 into 10 plus 10 into 5 divided by
10,
right?
sir.
So what is this value?
Sir,
35.
55.
What is that value?
35, sir.
35.
35, sir.
So this is 35 ohm. And what is this value?
35 by 2.
35 by 2.
17.5.
Ohm. And this value?
10.
Sir,
70.
70 or 17? 70.
70, sir.
70. Okay. So now you can add the other circuit elements. So what is the other circuit elements? You have this 15 ohm resistor is there, right? So this is 15 ohm. Okay. So you have this 12.5 ohm resistor is there. So this is your 12.5 ohm resistor. What else is left? This 30 ohm resistor, and you have this 30 ohm resistor is there. So now you can remove these star terms. Agree? So we have the source here. So this is the circuit, right?
Yes, sir.
Understand?
Yes, sir.
sir.
So now, if you notice that these two are in parallel, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
these two are in parallel, and these two are parallel. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So how this circuit is deduced now? So you have parallel resistor 1 here, you have another parallel resistor, and this is another parallel resistor. So what is this value? What is this? This is its 70-30, right? So
21,
what is the
sir.
value? Hmm.
21, sir.
21 ohm, right? So what is this value? So this is from this one, 12.5, 13.35 by 2.
30,
What is that
50.
value? Hmm? What is
Sir,
that?
175 upon 24.
So what is this value? (15) and 35. So both are in parallel. These two are in parallel, right?
Sir,
8.5, sir.
Hmm?
10.5, sir. 21/2.
21/2.
2.
So now these two are in series and in parallel with this 20 ohm. So now you can find out this current, right? It's easy.
Both are in series and that one is both are in parallel.
So this 175.24 is in series with 21/2, right? The entire combination is in parallel with this 21 ohm resistor. So now I can do that, right? Clear? Okay. So this is how we'll solve the problems. So we have another example. For example, something like this.
Is it minus 21/2 ohm?
Mhm.
So what is the second resistor in the series?
Why minus will come? This is just
No, sir. What is that?
21.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
these are resistances only, right? So you will
Yes,
not
sir,
get
sir.
minus value.
Yes, sir. That's what I was confused. Thank you.
This is some writing something. Right. So I have one more question. No. Don't draw. This is 15 ohm. And this middle ones are 20 ohm. Okay. And this is 20 ohm. And this is also 20 ohm. We have this 8 ohm. So this is 6 ohm. And this is 4 ohm. And this is 30 volts. And this is 40 volts. Say this I1, say this is I2, and this is I3. So find out I1, I2, and I3. Okay. So how to solve this one?
Star to delta.
Sir, star
Star
converted
to
into
delta, sir,
delta.
will convert first.
20 ohm
Here that
of
inner
resistor.
star is there, right? The 20 ohm, 20 ohm, 20 ohm, that is forming a delta, right? Okay. The first thing is we need to find out its equivalent delta thing. Right. So that is its equivalent delta, right? This one. So what is this value of each resistor? What is the value of each
3/3.
resistor?
60, 60,
60,
3
sir.
times 20.
60, right? So now you can erase this, right? So each one is 60 ohm. Okay. So what is
12
the
ohm.
equivalent? This 15
12
and
ohms, sir.
60. What is its equivalent?
12, sir.
Right. So that means each one is 12 ohm. This is 12.
Right.
This is 12. This is 12. Right. So that means so this entire thing is So what is its value? So this is 12 ohm, this is 12 ohm, and this is also 12 ohm. So what is next thing?
Conversion of star to again delta. Sir.
Convert this star
Delta
into
to
delta. So just draw a line. So what is this value?
Sir, 4 each
12 by 3,
resistance.
right?
So
4
here
ohm,
we are
right?
doing delta to star, right? Sir, here we
Yeah,
are doing
delta to
delta to
star.
star.
Yes, yes. The yellow color ones are its equivalent, right? What is its equivalent value?
4.
12 ohm is the delta. What is
4,
its
sir.
equivalent star?
Sir,
4
4.
ohm, right?
Sir,
Sir,
4.
all 4.
So now we can erase this, right? Okay. So what you left with now? What you left with?
Sir, first 6 ohm
Sir,
and
now
4 ohm of the middle is
The
clubbed.
circuit is, it will be modified like this, right?
Meshes.
So what is this value?
Sir,
sir,
8
8
ohm.
ohm,
8 ohm.
8
Ohm. And this one?
10
10 ohm,
10 ohm.
And this one?
12
12
ohm.
ohm.
So right. So next thing is you need to obtain the. So how to solve this one?
So KVL, mesh analysis.
Analysis or loop analysis, right? So assume this current. What is this current? What? How you will assume this current?
I1, I2.
I1,
Here,
I2.
I1, I2 alter that is given in problem, right? Okay. So to avoid confusion, you say this is IA and this is IB. So what is IA? Calculate and tell me what is IB. So now you need to, what is the ultimate thing is you need to calculate I1, right? What is I1 in terms of IA, IB?
I1 equal to IA.
I1 equal to IA, good. What is I2?
I2 equal to
IM.
IB minus IA.
IB minus IB.
IB minus
IA
IA.
minus IB. IA minus IB, agree?
No,
Sir,
sir,
IB
IB
minus
minus
IA.
IA.
IB minus IA, sir.
IB minus IA. What is I3?
Minus
Sir,
IB.
minus IB.
Minus IB.
This is the one, this is the assumed, right? I3, right?
Minus
So
IB.
minus IB. That's all. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Right. So this is, so how to convert a star into its equivalent delta and delta its into equivalent star. Right. So when you're doing so, you need to properly select the appropriate which one. So you need to slightly analyze the circuit so that, so which one gives you in least number of steps. Okay. Which one gives you in least number of steps. For example, in this problem, right, so instead of converting this star into delta, if you convert this one, it may be slightly complicated sometimes, or sometimes it may be the slightly easiest solution. So you need to forecast the, or you need to forecast the remaining circuit, or you need to forecast the next step. So how the circuit look like, how they're coming in series parallel, right? So that you need to forecast, right? If you have any questions? If you have any questions?
सर
Yes?
सर एक क्वेश्चन था, अगर हमने इधर नोडल एनालिसिस यूज कर लिया
Yes.
तो सर जो आई करंट फ्लो कर रहा है फर्स्ट फिगर में, तो जब वो डिवाइड करेगा.
This one you are talking about?
नो सर,
This
पिछले
one?
वाला पेज. हाँ, यस
This
सर.
one?
रेड फिगर.
Yeah, yes.
सर फर्स्ट नोड जो ऊपर का है 12.5 ओम के इधर अटैच है,
Okay, yes.
उधर सर उधर करंट फ्लो क्या करेगा, मतलब उधर एज्यूम करना पड़ेगा क्या अगर कोई रेजिस्टेंस नहीं है तो?
Which one you are talking about? This one, this one.
हाँ, यस सर.
This one, you're trying to apply nodal analysis for this.
Yes, sir.
See here, the thing is that it will be complex, right? So how many nodes are there here? How many nodes are there?
Sir, 4 nodes.
So this is one
मतलब
node
total
here.
5.
So this is another node. So this is another node, and this is another node, right? 4 nodes are there.
हाँ.
So unnecessary it will be complex, right?
Yes sir.
Okay. Right. So if you assume this is ground, so what is the voltage here?
120.
What is this voltage? 120, right?
120 sir.
So this voltage is 120 volts. So we have to assume this is VA, and this voltage we assume that VB, and you have to solve the KVL and KCL equations. Okay.
Okay sir.
Okay. But the idea is to use the star delta transformation. Okay.
Yes sir.
Sir,
Yes. Yes.
sir, by using sir star delta method, sir, can we calculate the branch current, sir, or can we calculate only the sir supreme current that is flowing through the sir supplier?
In this case, it's slightly difficult. No, you cannot obtain the individual current because we are modifying the circuit. Okay. But here, for example, if you want 12.5 ohm, right, this current, see here, this is 12.5 ohm, right? So this is the current, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. So this current is flowing this 12.5 ohm resistor and this 35.2 resistor, right? The same current that is flowing, right? For example, this is 10 ampere. For example, you obtain 10 amperes. So here you have 12.5 amperes and the other one is 13.5. What is the equivalent current that's flowing through this 12.5 amperes? That you can find out. Because it is difficult to find out, right? But it requires some more insight to find out the currents because we are modifying the circuit. For example, this 10 ohm resistor is there. You are converting it to its equivalent delta, but this 10 ohm resistor it no longer exists, right? Okay. So this is idea is to just simplify the circuits. This is one of the theorem. That's all. Yeah?
Sir,
Yes.
sir. Yesterday, day before yesterday, I have kept on. I have asked one problem for